Susan, Gerl here with me on the phone. And how's it going with you these days? A lot of things have changed.
Yeah, true. Well, I'm doing fine. So many things have changed, but I mean, internet's live and live always change. So it's about change. So yeah, it's okay.
Your new band, Murder Syndicate, I mean, you've been playing with them for a little while now. How's that going? You got a new album?
Yeah, I mean, we basically recorded this album a while ago. We recorded this album in September 2008. And, well, unfortunately, after the recordings, our drummer decided to quit. And so we didn't really do that much for a while. But then I joined God Dethroned a couple of months later. And, well, to be really honest, I was so busy with playing in God Dethroned that I didn't really have much time for Murder Syndicate. We didn't really find a new drummer in the meantime. And like I said, I couldn't really combine the two bands at the time. So basically we put this band on hold for a while. And the other band members also had some other priorities back then. And well, as you might know, I no longer play in God Dethroned, so we decided to, well, have a meeting and, talk things over again. We tried to, reform this band, find a new drummer, and definitely make sure this CD will be released soon, because, I mean, like I said, it was recorded a year ago, and we really want to make sure this CD will be released no matter what, even if we decide not to continue with this band. So, but that's something I think we definitely don't want. We definitely want to continue with Murder Syndicate when we find a new drummer. It is.
So you're going to be touring, presumably, this summer with Murder Syndicate, do you figure?
I can't really tell, to be honest. I mean, it depends on the kind of person we're going to find and, what this person is willing to do. And I can't really say much about it as for now, so we'll just see and, we'll just wait and see what's going to happen.
At your current time right now, are you writing material for anybody or yourself?
Well, not really, but I mean, I'm practicing a lot. I play the guitar every day, and I have many new ideas at the moment, and I might write some solo material, but I'm not really sure about that yet. So, but it's something I'm considering.
With God Dethroned, you played Ibanez guitars, I figure. You strictly with Ibanez still.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. And I don't want to change anything about that. I mean, I've been playing Ibanez since day one, and I was endorsed by them last year, and I'm really happy and proud with my endorsement. So. Yeah, I'm going to stay loyal to Ibanez.
What got you attracted to Ibanez in the first place? Because you do have a nice looking Ibanez.
Yeah, I think so too. I have more than one, more than one nice looking Ibanez, I think. Well, the thing is, I mean, and I think that usually works both ways, and I think it works for most youngsters nowadays as well. When you see one of your favorite guitarists playing the guitar, and you just have a look at their guitar, and you want to know what kind of guitar they play, and So for me, it was back then it was Bill Steer, and he always played Ibanez as well, and I was like, the models he played, he always had this dark red S model, and I always loved that guitar. It looked so good, I thought. And that was basically also one of the guitars I bought myself, and I really looked for a long time before I found the exact copy of the dark red Ibanez S model. And so basically that it was because of him that I started playing Ibanez. And to be really honest, when I compare them with other guitars, I mean, there might be better ones. I don't really know, but to me, Ibanez are the best guitars, and also especially the way they look. I think they look absolutely great.
And for amplifiers, what has always got Susan and Gerl sounding good on stage?
Well, I've been using an old Marshall head for a long time, and well, to be really honest, I'm not really into Marshall, to be really honest. But the thing is, this particular amp, it's an MK2 head from 1976, and it sounded so good. It was clear and warm at the same time, and it's the kind of feature I really like. I really want a clear sound, but it has to be warm at the same time. And well, I think I played with this amp for over 10 years, and 5 or 6 years ago I had another Marshall amp, modified and made into an exact copy of the MK2 head, but now I had 100 watts because the old one was 50 watts, and on stage it was not always enough, and now I have 100, and that's definitely enough. So I have 2 Marshall heads at home, but I'm considering buying another one, but I tried a couple of amps a few years ago, and there was really no amp that really suited my taste, because the thing is I know exactly what I want my guitar sound to sound like, and with that in mind, I go to the music store and try to find an amp, but that's pretty difficult, and, you know, I might want to change my sound a little bit in the years to come, but I don't know. I want to try, like, the PVJSX head. I'm very interested in that one as well, the Joe Satriani head, so I might want to try that one, too.
But you can't beat the old Marshalls, you know.
No, you probably can't, I don't know.
Because every master guitarist always owned those classic, like you said, 70s Marshalls. Awesome amps.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't buy them at the store.
Yeah, I can imagine. I know why.
And for influences, where did you go for influences to find your way in life as a guitarist?
Well, like I mentioned before, Bill Steele has always been a major influence of mine. I really liked you know, his tone, his way of playing, his style, his lead especially. So, I don't know, this guy has always been my example, and, you know, till this day, even though he plays like different stone or rock music or, I don't know, whatever it's called, what he's doing now, apart from Carcass, that is. Yeah, so Bill Steele, Michael Amott at that time. I really like Joe Satriani a lot, even though it's a different kind of metal, but I think for melody and, you know, also his tone and feel. Zakk Wylde is a guitarist I rediscovered lately. I mean, I've always known that he was Ozzy's guitarist, but and I also knew him from his Private Glory days. But somehow I don't know, I lost track of him. And then I was watching some YouTube videos the other day, and I saw a farewell ballad, and I was completely blown away by it because, you know, really struck me. And I've been listening to his music more and more, and I just bought all Black Label Society CDs in one go at the local music store. And yeah, I really love Zakk Wylde too now. It's been an influence of mine as well.
The good old Black Label Society. It's awesome stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
And it took that long for you to discover it?
Well, like I said, I rediscovered it. I mean, the thing is, you know this band, and you know, obviously you know Zakk Wylde. I mean, every guitarist should know Zakk Wylde, I think. But I don't know, I've never really listened to him like actively. I don't know how to say, but I just knew him, and I didn't have any CDs or whatever. And yeah, this guy really impressed me. So I, like I said, I bought all the CDs, and yeah, I really like Black Label now.
Now, Susan, you're like quite a great guitarist. How many hours did you study guitar and practice to, you know, to play fast and stuff?
Well, first of all, thank you. It's been different throughout the years. I mean, when I started playing the guitar in '93, I practiced 2 hours a day. But then, after 1 year or so, I think I started studying, and I didn't have that much time anymore. And there's also been a period of 3 years when I didn't practice at all. I just went to rehearsals with my guitar, and I didn't touch the thing for a week or so. So it's always been different, but I don't know. I can't really say that I practice like 1 hour a day or 2 hours a day. Like I said, it's always been different. So, but especially for the past 2 or 3 years, I've been trying to practice on a very regular basis, and well, obviously you can really tell the difference, and I'm still practicing, and I really think I still need to learn a lot, so that's what I'm working on.
And also, how did you end up joining God Dethroned in 2008? Were they searching for a guitarist at the time?
Yeah, well, and the thing is, I really found out by accident, because I heard from someone that they were looking for a guitarist, and I just sent them an email, and I've known Gerl, their former drummer, for a long, long time, and I sent him an email, and I asked whether it was true what I heard about them looking for a guitar player, and told me, yes, why do you want to come for an audition? I said, yeah, well, why not? Let's try, let's give it a go. And Yeah, I sent them an email and I was invited 2 weeks later for an audition, and they told me which songs to play in the meantime, and I had to learn how to play 4 songs, and I practiced like mad for those 2 weeks, and yeah, went with Rule. We went together to rehearsal, or to audition, I should say, and I played the songs with them. And I think 5 minutes later, we just had a small discussion, and 5 minutes later, I was given the job. Well, for a year, basically.
What are you doing this summer as projects to keep yourself occupied?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'll be going to festivals, I'll be playing the guitar, and let's see whether we can do something again with Murder Syndicate. And, well, I definitely won't be bored. So I always have a lot of things to do, also at home in my private life, and especially as a musician as well. So I definitely won't be bored.
Well, Susan, it's been a real pleasure talking to you.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, and I'll hope to talk to you again. Okay, so same for you. Okay, bye-bye.